Greetings to everyone from Zone News World. Today I will tell you about Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Today's hybrid automobiles protect both from excessive expense and from making our lives ugly. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our video. 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Making his own path. The Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV was the first plug-in hybrid SUV and continues to pave the way for the brand within the Nissan-Renault Alliance. The Mitsubishi Outlander was the world's first plug-in hybrid SUV in 2013 and was a first in the US when it was launched in 2018. It also stands out for being paired with Mitsubishi's SAWC for off-road capability. The PHEV segment has grown since then, but the Outlander 7-seater is the only option. Kia Sorento PHEV 6-passenger. The 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV has the potential to make the brand and plug-in hybrids more relevant. Mitsubishi owes its continued existence to Nissan, which bought a large stake in the Japanese automaker in 2016 after a fuel efficiency scandal. Mitsubishi demonstrated two of its strengths, SAWC, super wheel control, and plug-in hybrid technology. Nissan and Renault were more focused on hybrids and battery electric vehicles. Nissan and Renault did not adopt Mitsubishi's PHEV technology, instead they are tinkering with their own electrical solutions. PHEVs are seen as a bridge to full BEV. It's been a double blow to them. There isn't enough pure EV range, and most PHEVs are designed to automatically engage the combustion engine when extra power is needed, even if there's still range left and the customer wants to stay in pure EV. Mode 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Range and regeneration. The Outlander PHEV has a good EPA-approved range of 38 miles, but during a recent test drive in Franklin, Tennessee, our SEL Premium showed a range of 42 miles. However, when we turned on the HVAC system, the range decreased to 5 miles depending on the fan speed. Steering wheel fins offer 5 levels of regenerative braking, from near 0 and B0 to B5. But Mitsubishi segment chief vehicle engineer Kentaro Honda says the strongest regeneration comes from pressing the innovation button because it takes the level somewhere between B8 and B10 alongside mechanical braking. Even at its most aggressive, re-braking does not completely stop the vehicle. Eventually you have to do it yourself with the brake pedal. Mitsubishi engineers felt it was more important to customers that the vehicle could crawl slowly when you release the brake. PHEV approaches to mimic an EV. What sets the Outlander PHEV apart is that you can keep the SUV in pure EV mode. Press the EV button to choose between normal, mix of EV and ICE, EV, pure EV. Charge, engine moves the vehicle while adding range, or hold, keeps current state of charge until usage is requested after. When the SUV is placed in charge mode at idle, it will reach 80% in about half an hour. Charging it while cruising on the highway can fill it up in about an hour, depending on how you drive, because the engine will be used mostly for propulsion, with some energy being drawn into the battery. Steep learning curve? The downside, complex engineering and choices can be confusing for the consumer to understand when to do what. The Outlander PHEV has 2 charging options, regular 240 volts and the CHAdeMO fast charging system, popular in Japan but not in North America. Maybe an odd choice, but it's worth considering that the SUV offers a DC fast charging option. The Outlander has an 85 kilowatts front engine and a 100 kilowatts rear engine. Both always provide propulsion. The Outlander has never been just front-wheel drive. SAWC provides traction control. On a track on a rainy day, you could feel the power of AWD as you continued your course even though the rear wanted to get out. While making donuts in a muddy field, when the front got bogged down and was in danger of tripping, power from the rear propelled the SUV and made it spin as mud splashed onto the roof. Engineer Honda says it would take 4 times the battery to make the Outlander a full EV, which would make it significantly heavier and offer only 180 miles of range, making it uncompetitive. As a PHEV, the Outlander is only 440 pounds heavier than the ICE version, but more like an EV than its rivals, he says. Meet the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. The first generation of the Outlander PHEV wasn't available in North America until 2018, and the last one went extinct mid-year. Sharing the same platform as the Nissan Rogue, the second-generation Outlander and Outlander PHEV have better proportions than the long and narrow SUV it replaces. There's a third row, but it is difficult to get in and quite cramped, making it more suitable for short periods of time for young children. There are smart touches like a phone pocket for the second row, which is one of 3 storage pockets on the back of the front seat. The front passenger windows have double glazing. The 2023 Outlander PHEV will begin sale in zero-emission states, but will be a nationwide vehicle. Mitsubishi wants every US dealer to have at least one model in demo by the end of the year. The PHEV comes in a choice of 3 trim levels, with a starting price of $41,190. The SUV is made in Japan, and there will be production restrictions for a while. It was first released in Japan, which only sells PHEV, in November 2021, then in Australia 2 months ago, and in the US at the end of November. Mitsubishi pulled out of the European market 18 months ago and then decided to return with a rebranded Renault, so its plans are still changing. Rediscovering Mitsubishi, Mark Chaffin took over as CEO and Chief Operating Officer of Mitsubishi Motors North America in April, and is part of an effort to reinvent every facet of the brand, which has been selling vehicles in the US for 40 years. Like Nissan, Mitsubishi broke with its roots in 2019 by relocating its headquarters from California to Franklin, Tennessee. The new Outlander launched in April 2021, and now the Outlander PHEV Prospect, which is considered the star of the show and the gateway to the transformation of the brand. Chaffin says sales, market share, and transaction prices have risen, and the brand is attracting a more affluent buyer. They have an appetite for technology. Demand for PHEV is outpacing ICE Outlander. The CEO will not comment on when Mitsubishi will introduce the first pure electric in North America, which will likely be a version of the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross or the subcompact Outlander Sport SUV. The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross has been redesigned for the 2022 model year, and demand exceeds supply. The 2023 Outlander Sport now has AWD standard. The Mirage and Mirage G4 add a black edition, and the CVT is standard with the decision to drop the 5-speed manual. The Ralliart Performance brand is returning for the 2023 model year.